Hello and welcome back to Kim the Introvert. And today I am here talking about These Men Ain't Shh. Okay? These are three story times where three different men at different times hit on me or made a pass at me. And yeah, it just proved that they ain't shit. Okay? So I'm going to start with the first one. And I have my notebook here letting me know what to talk about. This was when I was at a laundromat. And so I was going back and forth from my car, and I was going into the laundromat, and out the corner of my eye I saw two guys talking on the sidewalk out in front of, it was in a strip mall, out in front of the strip. And so I heard, you know ladies, okay, when you hear a guy acknowledge that he saw you. I don't remember exactly what he said, but you know what I'm talking about. So I'm just like, oh my God, so I think he's gonna come in after me. So here's the thing though, my boyfriend was also there. It was me and him doing laundry together at the laundromat. So my boyfriend was off drying and I was taking things out of the wash machine. And so I was, in front of the wash machine, and I was taking things out, and here he come marching in, spitting his game or whatever. Hey, how you doing? I think you're cute, blah blah blah. Do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a man? Something, at least he asked, because most guys don't even ask. And I was like, yeah, I do have a boyfriend. And he's just like, oh really? Where is he? And I was just like, I'm not gonna say my boyfriend's name. I'm gonna just, his name will be Andy in this video. Just like Andy. And like I looked over. Do y'all know that my boyfriend had disappeared? He wasn't even standing there. He was there 2 milliseconds before the dude came in the door. He was gone. Like, he had mysteriously disappeared. So now I'm on my own defending myself, and I'm just like, oh my God. I have my boyfriend here. I promise he's here. And like, he just disappeared. Okay, now I'm just like, wait, now I'm on my own. So I'm just like, Andy. And then he was like, the dude who was hollering at me, was like, oh, my bad, why you gotta do me like that? Why you gotta do me like that? Man, why you gotta call him like that? Why you gotta, like, backing up, talking about something, why you gotta do me like that? Hey, man, why you gotta do that? I'm just like, at least got him to leave. Whether Andy was there or not, dude would have backed up, so that's good to know. Noted, ladies. If you say you got a man and they ask where he is, just call out some random dude's name. Call out some random dude's name. Dude may back away. Hopefully he ain't one of them thug types of like, I'm gonna sit here and wait for him. But it worked out for me where I called out my boyfriend's name, and he was actually there, but he just disappeared. And then here's the kicker. So after the situation happens, then all of a sudden my boyfriend walks up to me. He's like, did you call me? I thought I heard you call me. And I'm just like, really? Like, where were you 2 seconds ago? Like, where were you? And he's just like, well, I was just walking around, blah blah. Like, I'm just like, I called you and you weren't there, and I like saw you 2 seconds ago, so like, what the heck? Could have avoided this whole situation. Anyway, so yeah, like, that was story number 1. Story number 2 is happened one morning when I was on my way to work. So I had walked out of my apartment and I was walking to my car, and there were these 2 guys who were walking down the street, and I had to walk perpendicular to them. So I was walking to my car, and one of the guys saw me, and he's like, hey, let me get your number so I can call you. And I'm just like, and I just said, no, I'm married. And he was like, shit, me too. And I'm just like, are you serious? Like, and so, okay, so the whole interaction went, hey, let me get your number so I can call you later. And I'm just like, no, sorry, I'm married. And he's like, oh, me too. And I'm like, wow, that's sad. Like, I didn't, like, sir, if you're married or in a relationship or engaged or committed to somebody, why are you out here trying to get women's numbers? Like, what is the point? Like, what do you, just don't be with her. And why would I, like, you talking about, oh, me too. Now you are, now you've just went from annoying to scum, because now I see you out here hollering at women, and you got a woman at home. Like, what is this? What is this? Okay. And the last story. Laundromat again. This time I was actually by myself. And I'm going to try and remember in order. Okay, because it happened like a few months ago, and I was just like, really? Like, what? So I was again walking back and forth to my car, bringing clothes in and out of the laundromat, and I don't think I didn't. Okay, so this time a guy stopped me outside of the laundromat before I could even get in, and he's just like, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name?" I always give a fake name because I don't want you to know my name. And I'm trying to remember everything. So he's like, "Hey, how you doing? What's your name? Blah blah." A lot of times they ask, "Are you from around here?" I always say no, and they ask me where, and I say somewhere else. Like, I don't want you to know where I'm from. Leave me alone. I'm clearly not interested. I always like talk to them like this, and I have a lower voice, and I make my face really angry. But they still continue the conversation. It's just like, but why though? Like, there's nothing here that says that I'm even remotely interested. Why do men have such horrible skills when it comes to picking up body language? I don't understand that. Like, oh my God. Anyway, so, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so he asked my name, blah, blah, blah. And then he says, oh, can I take you out? And I say, no, I'm in a relationship. He's like, oh, okay. And then, well, I think I said I'm married. I always say I'm married because you think that would work. It doesn't. And so he said, okay, you have a good one. He like walks away. And then I went into the laundromat and I continued. And so I'm facing, so you guys have the wash machine. You got this is the wash machine. And I'm like tilted this way. And the door is behind me on an angle. So I don't realize that he's come into the laundromat. And now he's like, he walks behind me. And now he's standing here. And he's like, hey, so, what did he say? He said, hey, so, I know you're married and your man ain't here, so I was just wondering, can I just take you out to get something to eat? And I'm like, no. He's like, hey, can I just take you to get some dessert? And I'm like, I'm not interested. And he said, oh, you're not interested? I'm like, no, I'm not interested. He's like, oh, okay, you have a good one. So everything before that didn't so everything before that, my body language, my tone, my face, my facial expression, me saying no was not a no to you. I had to say I'm not interested in you in order for you to get the picture. Like, this is why I'm wearing this hat today, okay? A different world. A freaking different world. Because it is a different world from where I came from, okay? Where I come from, if you're in a relationship or if you're married or committed to somebody, you ain't out here chasing skirts. Okay. Also, if a woman says no, or she's in a relationship, or she's married, or blah blah blah. Okay, if she's clearly like not interested, then you don't pursue it. You just keep it pushing. Like, what is it? Just go. There's so many freaking women in the world. Like, go for the next one, cause the next one might say yes. Like, it's not really a loss. Just say it's practice and go to the next one. I don't understand, but yeah, those are 3 stories that these men, by these men, I don't mean all men, I mean these 3 specific men, ain't okay. Thank you so much for watching. You all take care. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.